Hello students, welcome to my chemistry channel. So students, I hope you have seen my all previous lecture videos where I have dealt with the different name reactions, right? So in today's video lecture, I came with a very important topic, that is the important name reaction you can say, that is the Clemmensen reduction reaction. Okay, so in this Clemmensen reduction reaction, we will see what is Clemmensen reduction reaction, its reaction along with its mechanism, right? So now let us start with the Clemmensen reduction, students. See, basically this Clemmensen reduction reaction, from name itself, this is a reduction reaction, right? So it is the reduction of aldehyde or ketones in the presence of amalgamated zinc and HCl to give a hydrocarbon that is alkane. So basically students, this Clemmensen reduction reaction, it is basically a reduction of aldehydes or the ketones. Means in the substrate you can take aldehyde or you can take the ketone, which in the presence of a amalgamated zinc means that we are using the zinc amalgam. And zinc amalgam means zinc is mixed with the mercury, that is why it is said to be the zinc amalgam, or I have written here amalgamated zinc, right? And the HCl to give what? To give a hydrocarbon, and that hydrocarbon means that is the alkene. Okay, saturated hydrocarbon we will get. Okay, now let us see. First of all, we will see the role, why we are using the zinc over here, what is the role of this zinc over here, and what is the role of this HCl. Already we have seen that the substrate what is being required, that is the aldehyde or the ketone. This is the substrate. Okay, so here students, the role of zinc. The role of zinc is what? To provide electrons in the reaction. Means here we are using the zinc. Why? So that this zinc will provide the electrons. See, zinc, zinc, it will lose 2 electrons to form what? Zn2 plus along with the 2 electrons, right? So this 2 electrons will be given during the reaction. We will see in that mechanism only. But you have to remember that the role of zinc is to provide the electrons in the reaction. Okay, you can say electronation. Now here another we are using, that is the HCl. So here the role of HCl is to provide H plus or proton. The role of HCl is what? To provide the H plus or the proton, means it will carry out the protonation. Okay, protonation means addition of what? H plus. H plus means proton, right? Now let us see the reaction, students, and then followed by we will see the mechanism of it. I hope you have understood this. Now we will see the reaction and then we will see the mechanism of it, students. So this is also one of the important name reaction which you have to understand. See, if I am taking any aldehyde or the ketone, so I am not specifying any aldehyde or the ketone, you can write by your own. I am just mentioning it here, carbonyl functional group, by replacing this 2. Okay, if I am writing here R and if I am writing here H, means I am using what? I am using the aldehyde. If I am writing here R, here also R, or it may be R dash, different alkyl groups if I am using it, it is ketone. So that depends on you, what you are taking, either the aldehyde or the ketones, because both will give you the alkane, right? Now this is the carbonyl group, functional group, aldehyde or the ketones. Here I am writing aldehyde or ketones, right? In the presence of zinc amalgam, that is a ZnHg and HCl, to give what? I can write like this, means to give what? To give alkane. This is what? This is the alkane. Here you can write hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon. Right. So here you are noticing that this carbonyl functional group, it has got converted into what? CH2. Right? In the presence of zinc amalgam and HCl. Okay. Now, this is the reaction. This is the scheme, reaction scheme. Whether you are using the aldehyde or the ketone, you will get the corresponding alkane. Right? In the presence of zinc amalgam and HCl. Now, students, let us see the mechanism of it. Okay. Already I have told you the role of this zinc and the HCl. What is their role? What they will do in their reaction. Now, let us see the mechanism of it. This is very simple reaction, students. Okay, and the mechanism is also very simple. Just only thing is you need to remember the role of zinc as well as the HCl. Then easily you can understand and easily you can write the reaction whatever the substrate you are choosing, aldehyde or the ketones. Now, let us see the mechanism of it. Now, in the first step, students, I am taking here, already I have not specified any particular aldehyde or the ketone. I have just taken the carbonyl functional group, because this carbonyl functional group, it will get converted into CH2, and this corresponding whatever you are using when you are using any aldehyde or the ketones, you can write. Now in the first reaction, what will happen? This zinc in the form of +2, zinc Zn2 plus, it has a 2 electrons, right? It can lose 2 electrons. Now this 2 electron is going to come and attack over this carbon. When it is coming to this carbon, the 2 electrons are being given to this carbon, what will happen? This bond will break on this oxygen. Clear? Now, what we will write like this, O minus, and here we will get what? Negative. Why negative? Because 2 electrons has came and given to this carbon atom. This negative means 2 electrons. Okay, you can understand like this simple way. Okay. So here both the side we have this negative, and this is also the carbon bearing a negative charge. Now in the next step, what will happen? We will take 2 moles of HCl. Okay, what we will take? We will take 2 moles of HCl. When we will use 2 moles of HCl, you know what is the role of this HCl? To give what? H plus. Okay, so 1 HCl can give 1 H plus, right? We have used 2 moles of it, means 2 H plus we have. Now that 2 H plus, you can write here for your easy understanding, 2 H plus. So 1 H plus will go and join with this O minus. You know plus always go for the minus, right? And 1 H plus will come and join with this carbon bearing a negative charge. So we can write like this, COH, and here it is what? H. Oxygen is having a lone pair of electrons, right? Understood till here, right? Now in the next step, what will happen? It will again get reacted with a molecule of HCl. Okay, now this time we are not using the 2 moles, only one HCl, right? Now the role of HCl means here you can write H plus, because H plus it is going to give the H plus, means protonation will take place. Now what will happen? This lone pair of electron, it will be given to what? Given to this H plus. This lone pair of electron of this oxygen, it will be donated to this H plus, and this H plus is going to form a bond with what? With this oxygen, because you know, for making one bond it requires 2 electrons, and that 2 electrons for making a bond, it has been given by this oxygen, right? So we can write over here COH2 plus, because the electrons have been given to, it has lost the electrons, right? So we will give OH2 plus, here already one hydrogen is there. Clear? Now whenever students you are seeing the molecule like this, we have H2O, right? Means now this H2O plus, this is acting as a good leaving group, and now it will be detached. Okay, means there will be a removal of what? H2O. Clear? Now when there is a removal of H2O, what will happen? We will get C, here it is H, and here we will get what? Positive. What we will get? Here we will get the positive charge, right? Now, I hope you have got the general idea. Again, this is the positive. What we will do? We will use Zn2 plus because it has 2 electrons. It can give 2 electrons. Now this Zn2 plus, it will give its electron to this carbon bearing a positive charge, right? Now when it is given to this carbon bearing a positive charge, here it will get converted into what? It will get converted into negative. Why? Because 2 electrons has gone and it has gone to this carbon bearing a positive charge. Clear? And this negative, I told you, that means this negative means 2 electrons are there, and that 2 electrons from where it came? It came from this Zn2 plus. I hope it is very much clear to you. Very easy mechanism, students. Just pay attention and try to understand what I am telling you. Right? Now in the last step, this is the final step, students. Okay. Now in the last step, what we can do? We can get it reacted with what? Molecule of HCl. Okay, when it is getting reacted with HCl means again there will be a protonation. Okay, H plus, and you know plus it will go for the minus. Plus where it will go? It will go and it will attack this negative. Okay, now when it is attacking this negative, you will get your final product. Here it will be what? H. Right? So this is what? This is the alkane. Here you can write hydrocarbon. I am not specifying the name of the alkane, student, because 2 valency I have not been written any other group, I have not attached, whether the methyl or hydrogen, whatever you want to. That depends on the what you are selecting in the aldehyde or the ketones. Accordingly, you have to write over here. Accordingly, you will get the alkane. Then you have to write the name of the product. Okay. So this is the general, I have taken the carbonyl group. Okay, so this is the main product of the reaction. I hope, student, this is very much clear to you. Okay, this Clemmensen reduction reaction. What is the role of this zinc? Okay, that is to provide the electron. What is the role of HCl? To do the protonation, to provide H plus, right? So this is all about the reaction and the mechanism of this Clemmensen reduction reaction. Basically, aldehyde or the ketone are getting reduced in the presence of zinc amalgam and the HCl to the corresponding alkanes. That is a saturated hydrocarbon. So here we are using zinc amalgam. Zinc we are used because 2 electrons we need and zinc is providing the electrons, right? Zinc amalgam, basically what it is doing, zinc amalgam is increasing the surface area by decreasing the activation energy. And when it is decreasing the activation energy, you know, when the activation energy is being decreased, it will increase or it will enhance the rate of reaction, right? So this is the role of this zinc amalgam. Collectively I am saying zinc amalgam, that it is increasing the surface area by lowering the activation energy, and thus it is enhancing the rate of a reaction. Rate of a reaction means I am talking about this Clemmensen reduction. Okay, so it is increasing the rate of this reaction. Okay, so I hope it is very much clear to you, students, this Clemmensen reduction reaction. So if you like my lecture videos, do like it, share it and subscribe my channel for more lecture videos. So in the next video lecture, I will come with a new name reaction, because right now I am just completing all the name reactions, what is important for you. Okay, all name reactions along with the mechanism. Okay, then I will create one playlist and I will put all the name reactions there so that easily you can accept that. Okay, so till then, thank you very much.